So here I am with the best dash cam on the market, the VIOFO A329 Pro. Then my curiosity piqued me one day just to see which dash cam still reigns as king of the hill in 2025. A site called Tech Radar compared 50 of the dash cams available on the market today and concluded the VIOFO still holds the #1 spot. But it's no longer the A329 Pro. They have a new monster called the A329s. Did the best just become better? It better not. I paid a pretty penny for the A329 Pro. I mean, how do you get better than 4K resolution in 30 frames per second? I mean, it has 24-hour parking mode recording. Did you know the A329 Pro downloads in 5 GHz Wi-Fi? I currently run 512 gigabyte SD card. How do you get better than that? But me being GX Bob, I was super curious on what the new A329s had to offer. I wanted to see what beat out the current best dash cam on the market. And boy was I blown away. The A329s has features no other dash cam currently has right now. So here is the VIOFO A329s. But before we even take a look at the superhero of this video, I wanted to give some credit to the accessories you can buy to make your dash cam a more efficient and better experience for the driver. So let's go ahead and open up this smart hardwire kit. I'm going to explain to you why it's smart after I open it up and show you guys this cool module in there that sets the voltage load for you. Oh, look at this. It's got instruction manual. Okay, let's set that aside if you guys need it. But this is so simple and straightforward to install. You guys, I don't think you guys are gonna need an installation manual, guys. It's only 3 wires, please. Okay, so here we go. This is the smart module I was talking to you guys about. If you take a look at the back right here, it's even labeled for you with 4 different settings: 11.8, 12, 12.2, and 12.4. You take a look on the side, you see these switches right here, right? You can set it on any voltage level you want. For example, if I set it on 11.8, if my car battery falls below 11.8, this will kick in and shut off the power supply to the dash cam so you don't drain your battery any further. Does that make sense, you guys? Smart, huh? Okay, so well, I always keep it at 11.8 because I have an AGM battery. I'm gonna let my battery do its thing and not worry about my dash cam, okay? On the other end right here, you have a very long cable that's going to reach your dash cam. You're not gonna need it this long, guys. It's just gonna go down your A pillar. If you take a look at this other end right here, you're gonna have 3 wires, guys. These are your standard color wires. Very simple to install, okay? You got your black. Everybody knows standard for black is your ground. You're gonna have red, goes to your constant power, anything that provides 12 volts constant, okay, which is your battery. And then you have your yellow, which is your accessory. Your accessory is any wire in your vehicle that has power when you start your vehicle and stays on. And when you shut off your vehicle, it no longer supplies power, okay? Very easy, right? Accessory wire. And that's it, 3 wires. Okay, let's go ahead and set this aside and let's go to the next product. Oh, I also forgot to mention, you do not need this. This is just an option if you want to hardwire your dash cam. The dash cam does come with a cigarette lighter plug if you choose to go that route, okay? Now let's check out this little square wireless doohickey remote control here. I have this in my GX460. This button is super cool because you can program it to do a task, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let's open it up. Here is a battery. It is a very generic watch battery you could buy anywhere. You can buy it at the Dollar Tree. Comes with 3M double-sided tape. See that? And if you take a look, there's a little user manual. We'll set that aside. And here is the button. It's just a click button. You can hear it, right? And already has 3M double-sided tape for you. It has this little pull tab. When you pull this out, it's gonna make contact with the battery that's already installed in here. This is just a spare. So what does this do? The good thing about this little Bluetooth device right here is you could place it anywhere in your vehicle at an arm's reach, so you don't have to go looking for buttons on your dash cam, okay? Even though your dash cam, which is voice controlled, which is another awesome feature, and we'll get to that a little later, we can use this physical button every time I get into an accident, or I see a crime being committed, or I see somebody cheating on their boyfriend or whatever, and I want to take a screenshot. I click this, boop, it takes a snapshot of that moment, and it also records, it locks in that clip, that whatever clip you programmed it to. Let's say I programmed all of my clips to be 10 seconds long, 10-second intervals, okay? So if I push this button, that 10-second clip is gonna lock and it's gonna save for me. So it never overwrites itself with new footage. So if I ever go back to my memory card, I can go to the save section and pull up the footage of my best friend's girlfriend cheating on him, okay? Very, very, very convenient feature. So I got my memory card. Who doesn't know what a memory card is? If you don't know what a memory card is, you've been hiding underneath a rock this whole entire time. This dash cam right here supports up to 512 gigabytes. I know I have a 64 gigabyte card right here, and I'm just using this as an example, but I can stick a 512 gigabyte card into this dash cam if I wanted to. Wait a minute, did I just say 512 gigabytes? Sorry man, I kept thinking about my old dash cam. This new beast supports up to 4 terabytes. I'll get to that a little later on. So let's go ahead and open up this main beast right here. This is what we've all been waiting for. Look at this, folks. Good Lord. Packaging is everything to me. This is a work of art. Look at this. Feels kind of heavy too. Woo! A lot of good stuff in here. Okay, let's open this up here. Look at this. Quick start user guide. Let's set this aside. Here is our main unit. Woo! Let's open this out of its protective cover. Look at this, guys. Look at this. It's got a protective film right here. I'm not going to remove it yet. Look at this. I love the physical screen, folks. The dash cam on my other vehicle doesn't have a screen. It uses the cloud. So every time I need to go see a footage or see what I'm recording, I have to go on my cell phone and contact the cloud. Another thing I really like about this main unit, it has very user-friendly buttons, and right above it are LED light indicators to tell you that the buttons are either on or off. Right here you got your 3 lines, which is most likely your menu button. You got your record button. You have your action button right here. This is to lock a picture in if you see a crime, or you see an accident, or you see something that you want to screenshot and save that 10-second clip. All you have to do is push this button. If you do not choose to buy the optional Bluetooth button, okay? You have this button. You just reach for it, push it, it locks that clip for you. It takes a screenshot. Right here is your microphone button if you want to record what's going on inside of your vehicle, or if you want to turn it off because you want privacy. And right here is your Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi 6, no longer Wi-Fi 5. Let's take a look right behind here. It's got double-sided tape, and you're probably thinking, this is a stationary unit, and once you tape it onto your windshield, it's gonna lock into place, and that's it. Their base is a stationary using 3M double-sided tape, and no, it's not permanent, people, because the main unit can detach off the base. Let me see if I remember how to use this. There you go. It slides to one side. This stays on your windshield, so you can remove this and bring this into your house if you want to. You could take it closer to you if you want to take a look at the screen if you want to. Or you could just leave it on the windshield and just leave it right there. How is this connected to power? If you take a look, it's got your connections right there. It's got your connections right there, your power and ground and your feed right there. Very simple to use, and it locks into place by sliding sideways. Their base does not utilize a stupid suction cup that fails every summer in Texas. Also, you might ask, well, if the base is stationary, won't the camera angle be stuck in one position? No, their camera swivels on the main unit while the base is stationary, guys. See this? You hear the clicks? Okay, so next, let's go ahead and take a look at other components right here. Pretty cool. Have you ever seen an HDR camera? Look at this, huh? Look at this. And this, just by the feel of it, will not come loose on you or shift its angle if you hit a speed bump or something. This is very, very stiff, guys. This will stay in place. 3M double-sided tape, obviously, it's got to be 3M. Look at this, guys. Woo! Look at the connector on this thing. It's a fine pin. No more of this cheap USB crap that goes to each camera. Look at that. Pretty nice, huh? I'm afraid to take off this lens cover. Oh, look at this. Are you reading this? This is your interior camera and it's fisheye. It has a fisheye already built in. Pretty cool. Okay, let's go check out this other camera right here. I'm suspecting this is the rear camera. You take a look at it. Look at this 3M double-sided tape. I'm sure you have to install this on the interior. This says rear right here. Very, very stiff. This will not move on you if you hit a speed bump or hit anything sudden. Take a look right here. You have a micro coax connector right there. Remember, a very, very thin cable is going to be going to this. And if you guys are interested in installing the camera on the outside of the vehicle, VIOFO do sell the waterproof version of this on their website. Okay, go check it out. Okay, and I am sure there are more stuff underneath here. Let's look at it. Whoa, I guessed right. Here is the user manual. Let's set this aside. We got a whole bunch of 3M double-sided tape here. I'm sure these are spares. You got some window stickers that says protected by VIOFO. Look at this. Okay, let's set that aside. And underneath here, I am sure it is your wiring. Okay, so it is your wiring. Look at this. It comes in with your cigarette lighter plug if you choose to grab power from your cigarette lighter plug. If not, we have this to install, okay? Let's set that aside. You got more cables, right? Whoa, look at this. Look at this, guys. This is different. This is completely different. So you got two sets of cables right here. They look like little pin coax cables. See them? You see this? So all the dash cams on the market are using these old style USB ports, and they're also using newer USB ports. VIOFO went to very, very thin. This is not normal thickness for a dash cam cable. I know so because I've installed dash cams in the past. This is super tiny wire, and I know why they're going to super tiny wires with this type of connector, because they are using very, very low power consumption to power your dash cam, and I think that's the newest technology that is built into the VIOFO. Look how thin this is. I believe this is 2.4 millimeters or something. I'm going to have to redouble check. So far we know we have a cable, a coax cable, a mini coax cable that goes to our rear camera. We have a coax cable right here, not cheap USB, that goes to our interior camera. And we don't need one for the front, right? Because the front camera is part of the unit. And it comes with a nice plastic trim tool for you guys to pop headliners and panels off. And look at this. It comes with a polarizing lens to get rid of glare. What other dash cam has this, guys? Look at this. Okay, look at this. I can already see the tin on here. It has a protective film. I'm not going to take that off yet, but let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and attach that here. Let's go ahead and take this protective cover off. remove it. And I'm going to stick this lens over. How do you stick this on? Does it just pops on? Yep, it just pops right on, and there you go. Protects from sun glare and bright lights that shoot right into your sensors. Look at that, huh? Pretty cool. Nice, awesome. I know some of the products I showcase aren't the easiest to install and takes hours, but look at this, folks. That's it. If you guys want to go through the installation of the hardwire kit, check the link below my video because I show you how to install this exact same kit and the Dashcam series in a prior YouTube video. Okay guys, so right now I'm going to remove my A229. I'm going to install my A329. I'm not going to walk you through the steps because I already did this in a prior video. I'm going to send you guys the link below this video. You guys could click on it and watch the installation of this Dashcam step by step right there. Okay, so I thought I was going to be able to just remove and replace the main unit, but I can't because remember, VIOFO upgraded to the micro coax cable, the 2.5mm cables. It's really tiny cables because that's all the power you need. Remember, they went to a far more advanced way of powering up their unit using low power consumption. So let's see what we can do here, guys. We are going to go ahead and disconnect everything here. Hopefully I can continue to use the hardwire kit that I already have installed in here, and the rest I'm going to have to replace the cable for the cable that runs to the rear camera. I might place the rear camera somewhere else, probably inside the car this time, even though my prior video I placed it on the outside of the car and I never had an issue with it being damaged by water or the environment. It stayed true. Okay, so I just removed it. Very simple. All I had to do was move it to the left and it came right out, and all it was held in by clips, and it was using these contacts to power on. See that? Okay, and it looks identical, right? But the hardware inside and the brains inside here has gone far above this galaxy to bring you guys way better features. So before I run my rear cables right here, I'm going to be looking at this. They're both micro coaxes, and if you take a look at them, one is a right angle and one is straight, right? I want to use the right angle one and attach it to the main unit. If you take a look right here, it's going to read rear. The very top one right there reads rear. So I'm probably going to attach it like this. It snaps right in. Okay, it's going to go up on your windshield like this, and this is going to be going towards your rear view mirror, and this bottom micro coax right here is going to go to your interior camera. So we're going to go get that cable in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and take the right angle end of it. I'm going to poke it right through here from my dome light assembly. And I'm going to stick it down here. I'm going to find out what type of slack I'm going to need. So I'm going to reattach it to my main unit here. Bam! Now I'm going to attach it to the base. There you go. I'm going to figure out the slack right now. So not bad, not bad. It's going to go just like that. Now I'm going to route the whole thing to the rear. Look how tiny this cable is. So I'm going to remove my interior camera. For one, it's not compatible with the new A329 because this is a USB-C cable, and the brand new one is a micro coax cable, and it looks a lot bigger. Probably has a bigger brain in here or something. I don't know what it is, but it just looks a lot more robust. So I'm going to get a razor blade here, and I'm going to go ahead and slice this off the windshield because it's held on by 3M double-sided tape. There you go. Wow, 3M double-sided tape is no joke, guys. Here you guys go. This is my old one right here. old one, this is my new one. Look at the size. Big difference, huh? So I'm kind of considering, should I leave it in the same spot or should I put it somewhere more inconspicuous, like right here where nobody can see it? I don't know. Yeah, maybe right here, huh? How about right here? Okay, I got some alcohol wipes right here. I think this is the new spot for it. Dry it with the paper towel. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set my mirror at eye level right here, and I'm going to go ahead and take a look at my new interior camera right here. See how this is going to be installed? About right there, which is perfect. I'm going to go ahead and take the lens cover off. I'm going to take the 3M double-sided tape. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to plug this in first. Make sure everything is on the up and up. There you go. I'm going to take the 3M double-sided tape off. Here goes, guys. I'm going to pull on the slack and I'm going to put it right about there. And that's it. I'm going to take this wire right here, the slack. I'm going to leave it inside here. I can zip tie the rest of the wires, but it doesn't look like the wires right here against my mirror console right here is actually going anywhere. It's just keeping its shape and form right there. So let's see what happens. I'm going to put this back on here. Okay, I'm going to turn this for better view there. There is a light on the side that's turning a little frosty white and it's telling me that it's on. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, everything's set up. We already have power. Let's go ahead and start the engine. Okay, let's go ahead and set it to English. This is your OK button, the one in the middle. Push enter. So it has these arrows right here on the left and the right hand side. So they're going to correlate with the button that's right below them if you want to go left or right. So if I push this, it'll go up. If I push this, it'll go down. If I push the middle button, it will be enter. So Los Angeles is GMT -8. You can Google and find out your location. So I'm going to push until I see GMT -8, -6, -7, here's -8. I'm push OK. Time and date setup. Your dash cam will automatically set the time and date when the satellite signal has been received. Push OK. Okay, I'm going to put speed. I'm going to put miles per hour. Push OK. And there it is. Please insert memory card. And it's, did you hear the voice? Let's go ahead and put in a memory card. Okay, here is the memory card. You're going to want to take the memory card, the label side facing the front windshield. Memory card goes on the side here. And it's just spring loaded. You just push it in. There, memory card is in. Now it's reading the memory card. It says 4K right there. Woo! Okay.
Recording 3 channels started.
Did you hear it say recording 3 channels started? That means it's on. Now if I push this button right here, it takes a screenshot, okay? Let's see if I push this picture right, if I push this button right here, oh, this is the record on and off button. As long as that light is on, you're good. This middle button right here locks the clip and protects your video clip. This one right here is, oh, it changes the screen. Look at that. Now you're looking at the interior screen. You're looking at, oh, you're looking at the rear. I'm going to have to reverse that. I'm going to have to figure out how to reverse that. And here's the front. And you can adjust your camera up and down accordingly. Okay, so let's go ahead and hook up our VIOFO to our cell phone app that we already loaded onto our iPhone or Samsung, okay? So in order for you to do this, you're gonna have to find the Wi-Fi button, which is all the way to the right. This switches screens. If you just short press it, it'll go to different screens for you. Okay. But if you long press it, let's long press it, you're gonna see a Wi-Fi symbol. There you go, there's a Wi-Fi symbol.
Wi-Fi.
Now you're gonna go to your cell phone and you're gonna hit Wi-Fi and you're gonna look for the VIOFO Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi connected.
Your unit is gonna say Wi-Fi connected, you are in. Now let's go straight to the VIOFO app and click connect camera. Now it's going to connect to your main unit right here. There you go. Wow, look at that screen. That's amazing. So let me see here. All I have to do is switch camera to go to multiplex. So I have my interior, I have my rear, and I have my forward camera. I could switch it on any mode I want. Hey guys, there you go. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go down to settings down here. Bottom right is settings. Now I could change a whole bunch of stuff with this menu. Here's the loop recording. I already set it at 5 minutes, guys. Video resolution. You guys can go ahead and set it down here. Go to record audio. I already pushed that on. Exposure on the front. Date stamp. Yes, I always want date stamp. I want the stamp text color to be white. Bit rate, you can put it on low, normal, high, or maximum. I'm gonna keep it on normal, guys. Interior cam fisheye, let's turn that off. I wanna see what it looks like with that off, okay? Format 12 hours, I got my Los Angeles time. I got daylight savings on here. I changed the date format, time synchronization. Look at all of this. Guys, wow. Okay, so infrared LED. Do I want it on or off? I'm going to click it on auto.
Auto infrared light enabled.
Okay, interior camera. Do you want it off, on, only on while driving, or only on while parking? So this is for safety reasons, guys, and privacy, okay? So if you guys don't want yourself being recorded, you know, picking your nose while you're driving, and then one day, you know, your family's gonna be looking at your footage because you got into a car accident, you passed away or something. I don't know, anything. So there you guys go. Not only do we have options that are on the main unit to control our unit, we have a lot of other options to decide on when we go into our VIOFO app on our cell phones. You might want to utilize the low power consumption hybrid parking option. This only starts recording footage once your camera auto detects an impact and locks 15 seconds of the video before the impact and 30 seconds after the impact. Same with motion detection. Folks, VIOFO gives you a max of 512 gigabytes, and I'll tell you why that is super helpful. Because if you are like me and you don't drive your vehicle on a daily basis and it sits in your driveway, you're never gonna know what happened to your vehicle until maybe 3 days later, 4 days later, a week later. When you come back to your vehicle, you're gonna find out that there's a dent, your lug nuts are loose, your roof rack is missing. You're gonna have to rewind your video and find out what happened back then. But VIOFO doesn't stop right there. Did I say 512 gigabytes? Let me correct myself. VIOFO has the ability to save up to 4 terabytes using a portable hard drive. I dare you to find any other dash cam that has that ability. And installing an external portable hard drive is super easy. All you need is one cable, plug one end to your main drive, plug the other end to your portable hard drive, and throw it in your glove compartment, and you are done.